Once upon a time in a small village lived a man named Master Lee. He was not only known for his deep wisdom, but also for his incredible talent as a painter. His paintings were so beautiful, so full of life and emotion, that anyone who was lucky enough to own one treated it like a treasure. Master Lee's paintings were not just pictures. They were windows to the soul. Every stroke, every color seemed to tell a story, and everyone who gazed upon his art could feel the depth of his understanding and kindness. He painted not for fame or fortune, but because it was his way of sharing his heart with the world. Master Lee had a son named Jun. From a young age, Jun was fascinated by his father's work. Every day he would watch in awe as Master Lee dipped his brush in paint and brought life to the canvas. Jun dreamed of becoming a painter just like his father, and often begged him to teach him how to paint. One sunny afternoon, Jun ran into the room where his father was working, his face covered in paint from head to toe. His clothes were splattered, his hands were messy, and his eyes sparkled with excitement. "Father! Father! Please teach me how to paint!" Jun cried eagerly. Master Lee smiled and motioned for Jun to sit beside him. Gently, he wiped the paint off his son's face with a soft cloth. "You want to learn how to paint, my son?" he asked kindly. Jun nodded eagerly, his eyes full of hope. "But before I teach you how to paint," Master Lee said, "you must first learn how to behave properly, to be a good person. Painting is not just about colors and brushes, it is about the heart." Jun looked confused. "But father, painting is just painting, isn't it? How can being good change how I paint?" Master Lee chuckled softly. "A true painter doesn't just use a paintbrush to create art. A true painter uses their heart. If your heart is full of goodness, sincerity, and honesty, your painting will reflect that. It will be full of righteousness. But if your heart is not pure, your painting will lack meaning. People will see the difference." Jun thought about this for a moment. "So if I want to paint like you, I need to be a good person?" Master Lee nodded. "Yes, my son. The first step to being a great painter is being honest, being sincere. Only then will your paintings truly shine." Jun smiled and nodded, understanding at last. He promised his father that he would work hard to become a better person, to fill his heart with goodness, so that one day his paintings would be full of righteousness too. Years went by, and Jun grew into a young man of great wisdom and kindness. He practiced his painting every day, always remembering his father's words. His paintings became more beautiful than anyone could have imagined, full of life and meaning. People from all over the world came to see his work, and he became a respected, famous painter. But Jun never forgot the lesson his father shared with him. It wasn't only about painting, it was about living with integrity and using your heart to create something truly beautiful. And so, just like his father, Jun's paintings became treasures that touched the hearts of all who saw them, because they were painted not just with a brush, but with a heart full of love, honesty, and sincerity.